Okay, welcome back. Last time we did a whole bunch of detours, basically, and we didn't actually make any progress. But today we are going to actually go and do some progress stuff. So, first things first, I'm going to actually head on over to Time Castle, because I want to do a couple of things, and by that I mean I want to register some cards. So I'm going to register every single card I have. Is this optimal? It's a little inconvenient for me, because a lot of these cards will be very expensive. However, at the same time, I can now get as many of them as I want, just so long as I'm, willing to put in the effort to get the money for them all. And honestly, a lot of these cards are very helpful for me. As is such when I can now buy cards that'll get me access to Maragidine and Maziodine and everything. Okay, so I don't actually know if I want any of these, to be totally honest. But I think I'll pick up one for Bufudine. Actually, no, I'll leave it. I'll leave it for now, I think. Actually, you know what? No, I'll buy one Bufudine card. What's the worst that could happen? Like, I know I'll come back and I know I'll probably do grinding for money in between episodes at some point. So let's buy one Bufudine card. Because now I also need to make a trip to the Velvet Room. However, I can get some of the Ultimate Personas yet, but not quite. So, first things first, let's talk to the Demon Pit, because I went and did the numbers. Okay, I need 189 Justice cards. I need 189 Justice cards. I need 202 Devil cards. And then I need 102 Star cards. With that, I'm now set for the personas that I want. However, because of my levels, I can't currently fuse some of them. Like, I can't currently fuse to get Hyperion, because my level isn't high enough. But in a level or two, I will be able to do that. I could get Prometheus, but I want to get everyone's Ultimate Personas all together. However, the main reason I want Devil cards is to get Beelzebub, who for some reason, only Baofu can use. I don't know why, but only Baofu can use him. And I might as well just use that Bufudine card I got. So now it will have access to Zeodine and Bufudine. So let's get this giant fly on the team. Okay, so, and this will basically act as a, so pretty much Baofu will now have a hilariously powerful persona for most of the rest of the game, and I will switch between this it'll be this, Prometheus, and one more persona for him, and then that is literally it for Baofu's personas for the game for me. So, we now have Beelzebub, the Lord of Flies, who brings decay. This world's a rotten garden. Now, let's rule this putrid land. So, with that, we now have our strongest persona so far. I mean, if I was willing to do all the grinding for it, I can actually get Lucifer, who, to be fair, looks absolutely sick in this game. And once again, only Baofu has high affinity with it. Like, did someone on the dev team just really like Baofu? Okay, so now we can drop off Aizen Myoho, because, well, we don't have anyone that can use it anymore, because Nanjo isn't in the party. And I'll keep Ghoul and Bursty just for now, and I'll keep Hell just for now, just in case I want to use those. But now, Baofu can officially get Beelzebub as his persona that he's going to be using, and Bale can also be used by, okay, yeah, because Katya also gets decent use out of Bale. Perfect. Okay, time to leave the Velvet Room and actually head on out to make some progress today. Because, like, once I get access to being able to get everyone to go at the same time, that's when I'll go for Artemis, Hyperion, Asteria, and Prometheus. But now we can go into the subway construction site. Because, well, we've got to get underground, so, why not a subway construction site? Also, fortunately, since it's on rails, Maya might be able to drive. I still wouldn't trust her, but, you know, guess it's worth a shot. Maybe they use the subway to transport stuff. There's food and all kinds of stuff. Okay, so, what do we have here? Who are they picking? They set this thing up and tried to make a rumor come true. They must be insane. Maya, are you sure you can drive? Perhaps I should instead. No, she is dead set this time. I mean, it's on rails. It's on rails. What could possibly go wrong? Like, that's the only logical conclusion I can think of for this. Because realistically, she cannot drive under normal circumstances. Okay, so Tati are now going to have just a bit of a moment with everyone else, you know, get a little bit of bonding with the rest of the team. Hey, Tatia, I found some drinks. Want some? No, he's fine. So, hey, Tatia, something has been bugging me. Why are you the only one who recalls the other side? Well, that is a long story. You don't have to. You don't have to say what you don't want to. Besides, what I want to know is what are we like on the other side? We were there, right? Well, Katia's pretty much the same. Milala was scammed by a con artist. I only knew you from rumors spread on the net. Because you never physically see Baofu in Innocent Sin. So the other side isn't that different. Is it hard being an adult? Tatsuya kind of asking for big questions. Huh? No, never mind. Forget about it. Well, what about you? It's the same. There's nothing good. The pain just keeps growing. Well, that's kind of a bleak outlook. But ain't no one going to refute that statement. Maya, it's a dead end. Please stop. I think from now on, whenever anyone refers to Amano-kun, I'll just refer to her as Maya, just for general convenience. Welcome to the gates of hell. Worry about everything later. You're still young. You got lots of time. That is, if you stay alive. Well, I don't think Tatsuya needs to worry about that. He's got, like, plot armor. Well, here we are at spot number C3. And that is a horrible, like, train screeching to a halt sound. Like, sound team, you outdid yourself on that one. As a child, I believed adults had strong beliefs and could rule themselves. I want to be an adult like that. But as you age, you start to see many things. There are many times when you become confused. It's sick to feel yourself being defiled. That's definitely a way of phrasing that, Katsuya. Time is cruel. It just keeps moving on, and before you know it, we all just look like adults. Gotta do this, gotta do that. Sooner or later, it all gets left behind somewhere. All the pain and dreams you had when you were a kid. Adults, huh? What are adults, anyway? I guess we have to walk from here. We can't just go back easily. This is our last chance to turn back. Well, too bad, Tatsuya. We aren't going backwards. I know you'd prefer to do this by yourself, but no, we are handling this. Wait, descending room. I'll be honest, I do not remember this dungeon very well. I know it's not that long. I remember this dungeon not being too long, but I don't remember much about it. Okay, Hunaku, what are you weak to? Wind. So, let's just go for... Oh, we have Frailer now. I don't want to cast that on it, though, because it seems to do well against it. And I can just go for... Wait, can you use Bale? Not well. I can switch to Hell here and just go for Magarula. You go for Magarula, then Maya can go for Malaquas, Katsuya can go for Greedine, and Baofu, You know what? Let's hit him with... No, that's... Zeodyne would be a bad move. I guess Bufudyne would also be a bad move. So you know what? Let's just run with it. Either way, we aren't in too much of a bad situation. And Bufudyne finishes it off. But it definitely resists that magic. Fortunately, we managed to get through there without any real hassle. So let's... Okay, we found an agility card. That's kind of nice. Okay, I guess this was just a straight shot to where I needed to be for now. Okay, down we go. Further underground we go. A movable bridge. Well, I can't interact with that. Well, there's a switch. Oh, there it is. It's on the other wall. It's on the other wall. I'm just bad at looking, apparently. Okay, so... okay, it's gonna be one of these. It's gonna be one of these. Okay, I'll just hit him with a Firestorm, hit him with a Fire Breath, and hit him with a Zeodyne. Now we'll be able to see how much Beelzebub does to just a normal guy. Just like some rando guy. I have some bad news. Okay, 121. That wasn't ridiculous, but it's better than nothing. It's more than he was doing. To be fair, Baofu is not exactly the most powerful party member. But hey, Lala got a level up, and she's getting very close to having 500 HP. I say that like Tatsuya isn't already past that line, and if everyone else isn't kinda almost caught up. Okay, so now we press the switch, and that should lower the bridge. Perfect. So, I do not remember exactly how to navigate this dungeon. So, there's a switch over there. I think you can, like, negotiate with some demons. Like, I think you can negotiate with some of the demons, and they can give you alternate paths through here. But I don't actually remember too well. And everyone else can just do exactly what we did. Honestly, maybe I should probably try to use more, I should probably try to use more fusion spells, because they are genuinely very helpful to have. But on the plus side, we can still just get through everything without any real hassle. And, yeah. Also, we got another Magatama that is basically a free cast of Makarakan. I'll be totally honest, as much as I love having, like, deflection abilities, I never use Tetrakan or Makarakan. Like, in any of the games. Okay, that's a dead end. I can't go that way. And this leads down. So let's quickly go and check out the other paths. Where will they lead us to? Like, I'll be honest, I don't remember this dungeon being particularly long, but I do remember getting lost a bit. Like, I think it's pretty short, but I'm pretty sure it's also quite easy to get lost. And... you know what, let's go for Atomic Destruction, see what happens. Nothing happened there. Do I have anything that hits multiple targets? Like an Ice Blast. Let's Ice Blast these. And this should be good. No way, they resist ice. Whatever, it'll be fine. Worst case scenario. Yeah, that's fine. We didn't do much, it's okay. Okay, so Baofu and Katsuya both pretty close to another level up by the looks of it. And Maya is also, once again, nearly dead, but that's totally okay. Wait, this isn't where I came in from. A trolley lift. But I can't access it, I can't use it, so I guess that's a dead end for nothing. Okay, I know Katsuya can negotiate with these, and I know that they are weak to Earth. But I don't have AoE Earth magic anymore. I'm gonna focus on Hunaku this turn, I think. Yeah, I'll focus on Hunaku first, and just get rid of it, and then I'll focus on the birds. Because I think the birds are a bit easier to deal with. At least a little less annoying to deal with would be a more accurate statement. And now Tatsuya can just finish them off. There we go, perfect. And once again, Maya can just patch everyone else up. Because once again, Mediarama at a very low SP cost is very, very welcome. And now that I think about it, I don't think most of these demons ever appeared again. Like, okay, we can go down here. this looks like a progress area. Like, this looks different. Oh no, I don't like this. Okay, everyone, we are gonna focus on beating up Crowley this turn. That's the focus. I just need this thing dead. Because if it's alive, it's going to be an annoyance. And honestly, I don't like dealing with things that are annoyances. But now we can go for the AoE magic because, well, the problem is solved. And, you know, let's just go for Frailer. I feel like these things will be immune to at least Hammer, but we'll see how it goes. Because these things look like they have angel stuff going on. But on the plus side, I now have Mamudo. So let's just go. So now I have Mamudo, so if I encounter any, like, proper angel demons, I can just cast that and it should just destroy them. Okay, simple, perfect, and now we just bring down the Yakso without any real issues. Okay, so Maya took a fair bit of damage again, but Baofu and Katia both get a level up. Very nice. Katia's strength is at 80. That is a very powerful party member. I say that, but like I say that, but his damage doesn't actually seem like way higher than everyone else's. Also on his physical attacks, it's a little bit strange. Like, I have these super high stats, but I don't feel like they're doing all that much for me, you know? It's a little bit strange. On the plus side, I can just destroy these guys. You know, as soon as they get through their turns. Good job, Katia. I should maybe switch Katia to a persona that doesn't get, like, strength on a level up. Maybe I should put him towards dexterity or something so he gets stronger magic. Okay, that's another trolley lift that doesn't go anywhere for us. Let's just keep going this way and see where it leads. Am I going the right way? Am I going the wrong way? I have no idea. Oh, these things are weak to light. Okay, I do have hammer, but I don't have my hammer. Oh, whatever, that'll be fine. So Maya can handle that. We can just hit gigantic fist on that, and Lola can punch it. Then Baofu can just hit those with AoE, and Katia can also hit those with AoE, and we are good to go. And Apollo is getting closer to being maxed out every time I cast, so that is very welcome, because eventually we get the final move for... Eventually we'll get the final move for Apollo. I think it's the final move for Apollo. It's like its signature move anyway, which I am going to try to not use until the final boss fight. Or at least a dire situation when I might need it. Because it's basically like the ace card. I don't want to just drop it on any rando enemy, you know? Because, and also, I mean, I've already shown it because I've played Innocent Sin before. Either way, oh no. That went pretty badly, but you know what? We'll be okay. Because Tatia should just kill this thing. No. Oh no. Okay, fellas, let's switch to a different tactic. Let's switch to a different tactic, because I just hard-entered that. Like, I nearly just gave myself a game over from my insistence on not changing things. But on the plus side, hey, Tatia's nearly getting a level up. Which means, because I think your ability to fuse new personas, that's a dead end. I think your ability to fuse new personas is based on, like, the limitation. I think the limitation on it is what your highest level party member is. And therefore, if Tatia levels up again, if it's, let's say it's 5 levels, if he's 58, I should be able to fuse to 63, which means I'll be able to get Hyperion and Artemis, which will be very welcome additions, because, well, they are Katia and Maya's ultimate personas, at which point I will just fuse everyone's ultimate personas. Aside from Tatsia's, because Tatsia obviously already has his, because he just has Apollo from Innocent Sin. Also, I don't know if I'm going the right way, however, I found a way down so I assume I must be going at least, like, tangentially the right way. I feel like I must be going the right way. Now I'll go for Fire Breath, and let's go for Bufu Dine on this thing, see how that goes. I can Blazing Burst, but I'll just leave it for now. Okay, that did neutral damage. Okay. Okay, let's just punch Air. I think this is Ares now. Okay, you would have thought Ares would put up a bit of a better fight in it. Like, you'd think in a physical confrontation, Ares, the god of war, would be, you know, just a little bit more powerful than he was there, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. Also, I'm going to be totally honest, I have no idea where I'm going. If I'm going the right way, it is by complete chance. Like, 100%, I have no idea where I'm currently going. Let's go for Fire Breath, and then I'll go for... Oh, I could go for Meltdown. You know what, let's go for Meltdown, that sounds fun. Let's show what the animation looks like too. Because I've never actually seen this, I don't think I used it in my previous playthrough. Okay, there's the Meltdown, here it comes. I mean, it's just big fire. It's just a big fire damage. Okay, when it said it was big fire damage, I didn't think it was that much fire damage. But you know what, I ain't gonna complain. And Maya gets a level up. Perfect. Let's go Luck, Vitality, Dexterity. And Maya has also now passed 500 total SP, which is very welcome because honestly, you know, I've kind of had her as the primary healer for the entire game. Mostly because she got Medea super early and I've just kind of run with that ever since. Okay, let's see what all of these things are weak to. Ares is weak to water. Seeker is weak to earth and gun, and those are weak to light. Okay, so let's target that with her. I'll go for Miragidyne just to go for area of effect. I'll go for Malaquis on Ares. I'll go for Greedine on the Pucelles? I don't know how that's meant to be pronounced. And then I guess we're just going to work with it from here. And okay, I guess we're seeing the animations for this one. Also, I will say, Apollo looks kind of cool. I wouldn't mind seeing another version of Apollo turn up in mainline Persona at some point. Or even just in SMT again, because I don't think Apollo ever appeared again. Yeah, I think Apollo never actually appeared again after Eternal Punishment. Now that I think, but I don't think Hyperion or Prometheus or Asteria or anyone did either. I know Artemis eventually did. Like, Artemis got a DLC appearance. Like, Artemis, I think, is available in SMT5 as a DLC demon. And that actually hit pretty hard. Yeah, because SMT5's DLC had, like, Cleopatra, and it also had the DLC that let you fight all the fiends from Nocturne, which led up to a fight with the Demi-Fiend, which, I'll be honest, I have not played, despite the fact that I do really like Nocturne. And I will say that it did kind of sadden me playing through all of 5 and going, and just having this sad, sad realization of, where is he? Where's my boy? Where's Matador? And then Matador was not there. Like, that genuinely kind of saddened me a bit, because I really like Matador. It's one of my favorites. Big fan of Matador. And, okay, Beelzebub hit rank 4. Very nice. So now this turn, we finish them off, I think? Not quite. Okay, now they're down. And can I just go for... Let's go for Ice Blast. Let's go for Ice Blast just so I can maybe get 2 pet. Just so I can get a tiny bit more progress a little faster. There we go. I mean, we won't get anything out of it, but who knows, we might. No, we got nothing out of it. Either way, hey, we're making progress. I say that as I saw a lift and decided to run the other way, but who knows? Oh, there's another lift here. I'll be honest, I have no idea where I'm going. Like, full disclosure, every turn I'm making here to make progress is an absolute guess. I have no idea exactly where to go. Like, yeah, I could have brought up a guide before I started this one, but you know what? No, I decided not to. So I'm winging it, and we'll see how it goes. You know what? Let's go down. Let's just see how it goes. Okay, this is... That's a dead end. I mean, eventually, if I go down all of the lifts I see, eventually one of them's got to be the right place, right? I think that makes sense. Now, Ice Blast just kills them all. Perfect. Great job, team. Baofu just continues to chain smoke. My guy, that cannot be good for your, like, health or your wallet. Like, my guy, how many a day? Okay, we got... I mean, we're on, like, floor 7. This must be near the end, right? Okay, yeah, I think this must be... If I recall correctly, this is pretty close to the end. Like, I remember there being an area kind of like this. And yes, I know that I have just kind of ran through the entire area and not really explored. But to be totally honest, I don't think there's all that much in here. Watch as I've now completely missed, like, some very important, very good items. That's another dead end. Okay, let's keep checking around. I mean, if nothing else, at least I'm getting good EXP out of this. So there's Maragidyne. Drive shot does damage, Bufalo does some damage. Malaquas, Maragidyne finishes them off. Great. We are continuing to make some more progress. And Katsuya and Ulala are both on the verge of another level up. I say on the verge of another level up. They're still pretty far off, but... Well, we're making progress. Okay. Okay, that's another floor down. Okay, we made it to the end. There isn't a boss fight here or anything, I don't think. So, we've just made it to the end. Cool. Okay, so what's going on here? Oh, here we are. Back to a very familiar location. Hopefully things will go better this time when we go through there. You know, it's got Ameno Torifune control room. Oh, I remember the boss of this area. I remember liking this boss fight. When I eventually get here. Tenchu soldiers, finally, the prophecy of Torifune has come true. Gozen awaits. All we need to do now is release Joker to cleanse the Kagare of the world by the hands of the 12 dragons. Okay, so, you know, totally not a cult. We ask, what has human history been up until now? Various religions, tribes, desires, values. Was the human history Lidnrafi's a history of sin? The masses, blessed with materials, lost for ideals. They don't examine themselves or even try to atone for their sins. We must provide a dream of reconstructing a new future and cleanse the rotting world. This is the punishment, and the chosen ones will know. The future of salvation stands before us. You twisted bastard. Sugawara-kun. Yes, sir? I leave the Torifune to you. We will descend to Utano with Gozen. Prepare the Petit Deva. Yes, sir. It shall be done. Okay, I remember what happens now. I have now remembered what happens here. Do not worry about your frailty, my friend. Gozen is very happy with your work. Your wish for immortality will be granted. My loyalty has finally been rewarded. Your body might change slightly, though. What was that? Oh, buddy, you do not worry about that. You'll see that when I get to the end of this dungeon. Okay, so time for another repurposed dungeon, because this is going to be Shibalba 2. Impressive. Well, considering it can fly with a city on top of it, it better be. This is rumored to be either ship of a god or aliens, right? Don't you think that would have set some traps or something? This ship, called Shibalba on the other side, makes bad thoughts real. You shouldn't think of anything bad. How do you know? People's fear, insecurity, hopes, it borrows the form of rumours. It's the incarnation of the unconscious world. I think that's why Philemon said thoughts would become reality in the unconscious world. Well, time to head on in. Then all we gotta do is think pleasant thoughts. Piece of cake. No. This is his domain. Don't think anything. And in we go. Hopefully things go a little smoother than Shabalba did in Innocent Sin. Evidently, things are going pretty bad straight away. Off to a great start. It's no use. The door won't budge. Yep. What's going on? Zara, you thought of something bad, didn't you? Yep. What? It's not me. I'm sorry. It was something that happened previously, so I inadvertently. Well, let's just get on out of here. What? It's no use talking about what we thought. So what happened on the other side, Tatsuya? Maybe we can discuss this when we get out of the burning room. I ran. Huh? Well, that's the plan. A cool head will stave off the heat, is what Maya said. You know, let's positive thinking. Off we go. That's unreasonable. You gotta be kidding me. This is not my idea of fun. Katsuya and Baofu deciding to work together. Their sunglasses are melting off their faces, oh no. They need those. They look so cool. Okay, so, here we are now in Torifune. We can't go back. There's no need to be here. Okay, so let's patch up everyone, save, and end off today's episode. Because we are now inside Torifune, which is an absolute repurpose of the final dungeon of Innocent Sin. But we're still a few dungeons away from the end here, don't you worry about that. So, this time we managed to make it through subway tunnels, and arrived at Ameno Torifune. And next time we're gonna start our way through. I think this dungeon will probably be 2 episodes. I don't know for certain, but I don't remember exactly how long it is. But anyway, I'm gonna end this one off here. Feel free to leave a comment or click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined. I accidentally just hit my desk. And I will hopefully see you all in the next one. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.